Cozy Club, I can't hear you. What is cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I'm sorry, I say, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold, Cozy. Ice cold. Those are beautiful, beautiful words from the prophets of Outcast, if you didn't know. And my friends, yes, it is true. Frozone got a complete rework. After talking about this from those that have been following for a very long time, from the beginning of my DSA content creations, we were talking about Frozone getting an update. And let me tell you, even Samuel L. Jackson himself would be saying this is such a update to Frozone. Frozone has become one of the best characters in the game with one of the most monstrous refreshes that we have seen. Now, my friends, you guys saw the video we posted earlier about the Sorcerer's Chosen and all the new updates to the game. A lot of characters that were in the F tier have gone up to the S tier, and yes, we're going to be looking at all of those characters as a whole. Also, they'll get individual refresh videos, but I want to get as soon as possible after my testing on the stream that I'm going to be having today, which characters that I would go after first for the new raid launching Monday. And we're going to try to do so by looking at all of the factions. And let's say you're big on Kingdom or big on Oceanics, you would go after that character rather than this character, right? So we're going to be looking at all those. But today, I thought we had to make it. Samuel L. Jackson would be proud. Frozone is amongst one of the best characters in Disney Sorcerer's Arena, and I never thought those words would leave my mouth. To by far the coolest guy in DSA, I'm super happy to say that he's just insane, and this whole video is going to be talking about not BRR-LY Bombs. We have BRR-LY Bombs now, and let me tell you, the Frostbite, it's going to hit hard as he's one of the best supports in the game, and he's able to make so many characters kind of unreal amazing. I'm going to show you guys a bunch today, but here's a sneak peek. Check out this Elsa just nuking a team with 55k damage. Yep, my reaction was the exact same. Ridiculous. And that's all thanks to the Frozone. Let's jump into today's video with the BRR-LY Bombs. BRR-LY Bombs are going to be your new best friend. And again, say goodbye to BRR-LY. If you haven't seen, BRR-LY Bombs essentially is giving somebody a big power up to destroy all the teams. We got a new man, and his name is Frozone, who received such a big update to his kit. So let's go through all the refreshes and what they changed about him, and then we'll kind of go in to showcase why this is going to be so incredible and why he's honestly a must farm for people that want to punch up against some really strong teams, especially those with Elsa, Mickey Mouse, and some of the other powerful legendaries. Just getting Frozone is going to nuke their power level up to the moon. Let's go ahead and start off with his basic attack. That's cold. Now, the basic attack, guys, it's going to deal a good chunk of damage, and you're going to have a chance to go ahead and extend the duration of slow. Now, like all these Sorcerer Chosens in raids, he's going to have that chance guaranteed and have a little extra sizzle within the raids. And on top of that, if the duration of a slow is extended to 4 or more, you're going to be putting out a stun instead, and raid bosses are going to be taking up to 17,000 damage. That is 17,000 damage from a basic attack from the Frozone. You know, we talked about on my last video of the what we wanted reworked, we talked about Frozone, and I wanted to see either a new harmful effect come into the game or some type of way to make Frozone stand out with his ice. And this is the way. You have big time slows turning into stuns. Now, you might be asking, Gozy, how do you have 4 slows? That's a lot of slows to have. We're not done with the kit. Let's keep chugging along. But 17,000 plus on a basic attack? Bonkers. His next ability, Cooler Than Cold. He's got his spandex on, and he is going to be dealing up to 2,000, about 3,000, depends on where you're at with your gear, damage to a target opponent, and all flanking opponents hitting in a whole row with his Cooler Than Cold. Now, he'll be inflicting slow for a massive 4 turns, and defense down for 4 turns. Absolutely crazy. We have yet to see any type of harmful effects that have had more than maybe even a 2-turn inflict. This is having 4 turns, and this is where things get super crazy. A 30% chance, which obviously can be guaranteed with tactics, to reduce speed meter by 50%. Now, in raids, this chance is guaranteed, making Frozone an amazing choice for the Sorcerer's Chosen. Again, they picked characters we need to have, but they're already just insane viable either way you look at it. So Frozone, you're going to have this effect to be able to put a whole flanking row, a whole row of turn meter down, 4 turn slows, and even some stuns if you get the basic out there. Now, we're not done yet with Cooler Than Cold. It's way cooler than that. If the target is already affected by slow, you're going to be just putting on stun. boom. If they have slow on them, stun is going to happen, and they're going to get some big time damage in the raid. So again, he is going to be pumping out so much damage in the raid because there's so many characters that can inflict slow. It's going to get silly really quickly. Now, in raids, this ability gains 100% bonus potency, so no one's going to be able to avoid all those slows and defense downs, and he's probably going to be how you manage all the different things that are happening on the battlefield outside than just the Titan. Now, you think, man, that basic, that first ability, insane. Frozone already got bumped up to such a high tier level with the flanking turn meter down. We're not even close to being done because we haven't gotten to the BRRR-LY Bombs, the true nature of it. You know, BRRR-LY, he's a big support and aids people. Frozone, he supports people and dishes out some crazy crowd control and just big time damage. Let's check out Ice Block. Now, Ice Block is, I don't even know where to begin. This is truly insane. It is the BRRR-LY Bombs. The BRRR-LY Bombs. What you're going to be able to do with this is you're going to be putting this on any character on the battlefield. You're going to cleanse their harmful effects, all of them. You're going to remove taunts and protects. That's fine. You're going to grant them stasis, okay? You're going to grant your own teammate stasis and haste. What that's going to do is it's going to protect that teammate. It's going to make sure that they don't get attacked by anybody. And when that stasis is over, they're going to get an instant turn right after that stasis. Cool, right? It gets better, though. So you're going to cleanse them. Let's say your beast is all the way down. Restore 1,700 health plus 50% bonus per harmful effect. So you're going to be able to heal all of their health back. Let's say you have a beast that's been pretty much just canceled to the ground. Harmful effects all over him. Those silences. And then you just throw a little cooler than cool ice block on him. You're going to be able to remove all those harmful effects, heal him up. And in addition, you're going to prep them for the BRRR-LY Bomb. Strap up. Here we go. Check this out, guys. This is insane. This has me so amped. On stasis in, grant the following. Critical chance up for 2 turns. Crit power up for 2 turns. 3 undefeatables. So BRRR-LY, you can give guaranteed crit and maybe crit power up. With Frozone, crit chance for 2 turns, crit power up for 2 turns, and 3 undefeatables, making them very hard to kill. Guys, we're going to show you some characters that are absolutely crazy, busted, insane with this. This is such a strong ability, and we're still not done. We have his passive. Snow Slow. Now, with his passive, what they added, guys, not a whole lot here. They added a magic cost 1, and they put a 30% chance when slowed is inflicted on an opponent, dealing damage. If they're slow, then stun and raid bosses are going to take really high damage. So you guys can see here, essentially, when an incredible hero teammate falls below 50% health, or any teammate gains stasis, i.e., you got Pain and Panic, you've got Elsa, you have people that gain stasis. Frozone gains 30% speed meter. Now, on top of that, he's going to be able to deal damage, and if they're already afflicted by slow, inflict stun for 1 turn, and raid bosses take additional damage instead. So, Snow Slow is great. It's going to build on some more damage. You're going to really pump out some raid damage, and with all these stasises going around, you're going to be feeding turn meter to yourself while stripping turn meter from the enemy team. Now, enough of the character refresh. It's bonkers. It's crazy. Frozone's going into A+ tier kind of right away. Let's check out truly what BRRR-LY Bombs look like. Here's a little quick montage. I know. It's bonkers. It's crazy. It's hard to digest. Let's go ahead and kind of see the teams and why it works the way it does. And let me take you guys on over. All right, so we have Team 1, for example. Now, there's a lot of teams here, and there's a lot more teams I'll discover and characters, and I'll probably have another video out. If Frozone, everyone's going to want. He's like a BRRR-LY. He fits into every team now, and he's definitely a very solid character. If you see one in Arena, go after him and quickly before he gets the stasis off. Now, there's tons of teams out there. We tested a lot on stream. You guys saw the montage. But here's kind of how it works, right? You have someone that can give Frozone a little bit of extra speed because he's a little bit slower. And then you've got your unit, right? The BRRR-LY Bomb giver, the one that pops the bomb off like we've talked about in the BRRR-LY Bomb episode. Mickey is going to be the one in this case. We have Minnie here to reduce the magic on Mickey. We've got good old Frozone here putting the ice block on Mickey, which is going to protect him, number 1, give him crit chance, haste, and crit power up. And then, beautiful enough, we can protect him with our Baymax or whatever tank you'd like to have here. Again, these other characters, they all don't matter. You can mix and match all of these. Only thing that matters is that you've got a BRR-LY Bomb ready to go to put some big-time frostbite on the enemy. What happens is, once that ice block pops, you're going to Disneyland forever with Mickey here. He's got crit damage up, crit chance up, and it's goodbye. It's goodbye to the enemy team. There's not a lot they can do there. And the character possibilities are insane. There's so many people that he can give ice block to give out huge amounts of damage. I mean, these are just some off the top of my head. You have Frozone with Moana, Frozone with Hercules, Hades. You can put him with Merida, Namari, Mickey Mouse. You can put him with Ralph. You can put him... Now, for a full list of all the characters that are going to make amazing BRR-LY bombs that you can blow up, we'll be testing a lot more on stream that you can come check out live. Or, guys, here's the graphic from the BRR-LY bomb video, and just replace all these bombs with, like, I don't know, ice cubes, and it's going to do the same effect. Big-time AoEs, protect those people. They can't be killed, and Frozone will get the stasis off. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited to see how he works into the meta, but he's definitely one of my favorite chosen sorcerers out of the most of them right now. We're going to be coming out with that video later, but it's nuts. Lastly, his stats aren't bad at all. He's got good offense, pretty fast speed, and everything else is pretty subpar, but he doesn't need the stats. He's there for the quick stasis. He's there for the slow and everything he's going to bring to the raids, guys. Very solid character, by far the best incredible, and you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this guy. The BRR-LY bombs, they're born, baby. So, my friends, there's so much to come out. We're trying to get to all of it as we can, but I had to release the BRR-LY bombs because what's cooler than being cool, my friends? Ice cold, and that's going to be Frozone. Honey, where is my super suit? I don't know, but he found it. It's been gone for a couple of years. It is now attached firmly on your body, good sir. Enjoy the A tier plus, my friends. Thank you so much for joining in today's video. We have a lot more videos to come, a lot more to break down with all of the Sorcerer chosen ones, and then also the raid. Guys, we'll see you at the next video, and until next time, stay cozy.